All right, those are just my honey-made graham cracker crumbs. I'm just gonna give these a little bit of a spread, not too much. Now I'm coming in with 2 sticks of melted butter. And I am just gonna pour that all over these crumbs. Perfect. Alrighty, I'm just gonna start giving these a little mix, making sure they're all covered in butter. And then we're just gonna get these pressed down into a beautiful crust to cover our whole pan edge to edge. All right, now that we've got our crust formed, I am just coming in with my white chocolate chips. I'm just using the Nestle Toll House Premier White Morsels. And I'm just gonna give these a little gentle spread throughout here. You wanna just space them out kind of evenly. I figured I would just use the whole bag. Of course, I'm making a larger quantity, but if you make this in a 9.13, you can use a little bit smaller proportions. Now I have some sweetened pineapple bites, and we did cut these into smaller pieces just because I wanted to really spread them out. They came in a little bit larger chunks, but we just chopped these up, I guess kind of a dice. And we're just gonna do the same thing. Spread these out amongst our white chocolate chips. I love the white chocolate with the pineapple. This is a super delicious, fruity kind of summer treat. Really fun, like a tropical island vacation if you're on a budget. Like I said, we're doing a tropical island feel today. So I'm using these dry roasted macadamia nuts. Now, if you don't like a macadamia, you can always do this with a pecan or an almond, a cashew. Cashew would be good. Whatever you like in here. And this is 1 cup, and these came diced to this size. But you know what? Like I said, dealer's choice. All right, controversial ingredient, but I'm gonna use my sweetened coconut and give this a little dusting, because even though it's tropical, sometimes we like to feel like there's a little snowfall happening right on top. Does it look like snow to you, Marty?
Sure does.
I love using this at Christmas time to make kind of festive winter looking treats. Ooh, that looks so good. All right, now I'm gonna reuse my measuring cup that I used to pour the butter over, and I'm gonna put some sweetened condensed milk in here. I'm just gonna use 1 whole can. I'm gonna make sure I get everything out of here. So we've got a lot of creaminess going around. Yes. That is looking good. Now, I have some rum extract, imitation rum. Of course, you can use real rum if you prefer, but I'm alcohol-free the way I live. So I'm just gonna use a teaspoon of this rum extract. It does have a pretty strong flavor to it, so you don't need a ton. And I'm just gonna get this all mixed together really well. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. And you can see it just gives that condensed milk a little bit of a thinner texture. All right, that looks good. I'm gonna bring that right over back here to my sheet pan. And now we're just gonna come in with a drizzle, 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 all along everything. This is gonna take this to the next level of that tropical flavor, like I was saying. We've got that rum in here, our pineapple pieces, white chocolate, macadamia nuts, and our coconut shreds. Oh, and this is gonna spread, obviously, as we put this in the oven, really sink in there and just be absolutely delicioso. Alrighty, y'all, I'm popping this in the oven at 350. It's gonna be about 25 minutes, but I'm gonna start watching it right around that 20-minute mark just to make sure it's cooking to our liking. Alrighty, y'all, we have this baking at 350 for 20 minutes. Look how gorgeous that looks. All right, I'm gonna bring in my secret ingredient here, y'all. And this is actually gonna help me later. These are some maraschino cherries with the stems on. And we're just gonna kinda lightly place these around. Let's see. Something like this, right, Marty? That looks good, huh? Okay. Perfect. Ooh, that coconut smells so good. You can just tell that it really, everything cooked up so nicely, browned up nicely. It's looking gorgeous. It's smelling amazing. And we're about to take a trip, y'all, to a tropical island on a budget. All right, I'm just gonna use my pastry cutter here. Ooh, and we're just coming in. Look at this, that coconut cream, that rum flavored sweetened condensed milk has really solidified all of this. Of course, you can use a knife. I'm just using my pastry cutter because I wanna protect my little pretty sheet pan here. But this is looking awesome. Ooh, and it's gonna be a nice, almost like candy, I think, type of texture. Very sticky and combined. Alrighty, y'all. We've got all our pieces cut beautifully into portions here. Look at that. Oh my God, that looks amazing. Actually, I'm gonna put just that cherry right back on top. You can put some whipped cream on here if you like. And I have a very special taste tester today. My brother is visiting me all the way from Florida, so he knows something about tropical environments. Mark, I can give you a fork, or I think you might be able to just pick it up.
Let's try it. It's pretty solid.
Solid.
Oh, wow.
Is it good?
Yeah.
See, y'all? These tropical coconut cream bars, you gotta try them.